just recently, this epic photo of Godzilla for the upcoming sequel, Godzilla, the City Mechanized for the Final Battle, anime film. Yeah, it's a pretty whack title, but rather interesting if you think about it. This film indeed will be the sequel to Monster Planet, where at the end of that film, Godzilla Earth showed his dominance. Humankind destroyed a smaller Godzilla in this film, and considered the remains of Mechagodzilla to be utilized to help the efforts of this battle. However, they didn't need them, as they exploited this smaller version of Godzilla's weaknesses and kicked his ass. But what was really amazing was how freaking huge Godzilla Earth was. He stands over 300 meters tall, towering over any other version of Godzilla from the past. His atomic breath encompasses an extremely wide span, to where he could wipe out all kinds of things with one blast. Any hope for the protagonists seems to be shattered upon the sight of Godzilla Earth, and that's where the Monster Planet film left off. So I speculate they're going to try and bring back Mechagodzilla, only they're probably going to have to make it several times the size in which they anticipated initially in order to compete with Godzilla Earth. Which brings me back to this weird title, The City Mechanized for the Final Battle. You see, I believe that it's pointing out how Mechagodzilla is going to be considered a city, and a moving city, rather. A mechanized city. This will be the humans' last hope in their efforts of defeating Godzilla, and I bet they're gonna have to probably escape him before figuring out how to combat him. But this photo is really interesting. We can see Godzilla towering over the clouds, reaching high into the mountains, looking onward at some weird beams dozens of miles ahead of him. I think the humans are up to something nasty. They might be communicating with other beings high up into the atmosphere, but it's hard to say right about now. In the Monster Planet film, there were a few other beings in existence outside of the humans, some weird alien races, but I couldn't help but speculate whether or not these aliens could be trusted. They very well might be manipulating the humans, but it's hard to say at this point. But this imagery is pretty exciting, and it looks like Godzilla is charging up his atomic breath. I wonder how many miles he can blast that thing. I suppose we'll find out soon. I'll be releasing more videos as we gather more news on this sequel. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this stuff so far, and like this video if you haven't yet. I am the Iceman. More videos to come.